Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're having a fantastic time right now. Before we jump into the action, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Each of those interactions help us out oh so very much so that our community can continue to expand and more people get to enjoy what we are doing. And if you are watching live, thank you very much. Don't forget to give us a follow, maybe a subscription. Maybe you got one of those Bezo bucks or something. Gets us closer to our lore dump so we can get some more information about this homebrew living universe out there for the rest of the world to know about. I believe that's going to be everything from me. So, Gabe, what the hell happened last session?
We start off in another dimension having breakfast when a dwarf falls out of nowhere right into Gabe's excellent breakfast. That's always delicious. It's a new character, new player, Bernard, from the Boggy Swamp. We have introductions, and he joins the group. Then we're trying to figure out how to get to the well back to the Slayers Guild without rowing around to give us water breathing. We're kind of stuck. In the end, we figure out a combination of our spells that will let us get back to the Slayers Guild. So we pass through and exit the well right into the middle of the sacking of the Slaves Guild. Apparently they're being attacked by the relentless Dead March, who die and turn to ash and then return, so kind of hard to kill them. There's also apparently a dragon in the area and someone riding a griffin with a lightning whip. We pretty much try to keep our heads down. Someone notices Kothar in the distance, but decides to not mess with him. I don't know why. I mean, why? And Kothar isn't any more dangerous than Gabe. So we pass on, and then Kothar hears M's whistling, which freaks him out. We head into the mountains where we met Tiffany, and we meet up with a dwarf named Midge Hedson. And we make our way back to through the caverns to the cavern where the destroyed village is. And Fulcrum has a vision of Lushpian and Luna. We turn to we hear a fight going on outside, which gets Nothel's attention, but and charms him to keep him inside, and that's pretty much it.
Well, that would be pretty much it. However, charm only lasts for 1 hour, and the person immediately knows what happens to them when it ends. You all took a short rest. And he looks up slowly as your spell closes end.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Just trying to look out for you.
Look out for... I'm none of your fucking business.
Wasn't it Nothel who was charmed?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
It was Midge.
Yep.
I was charmed earlier.
I have the bed in front of the door currently. That stone bed that I dragged from the other place.
Yeah, and he looks out there and looks at all of you and goes, "Get the fuck out of my way. Now you're just wasting my time."
Listen.
All right, what's going on there?
They're trying to fucking keep me here for no reason. One of these, points around, used some type of magic to control me and force me to be friendly for the past hour, when I've been trying to leave this whole time.
That was me.
Roll a deception check, Gothar.
What, you think I can't use magic?
No,
Ask
No.
Fist. No, I'm
He-
kidding.
no,
Can
I don't.
assist? Yeah, he likes doing.
Oh god, deception.
It's a little late for the assistance, but yeah, he's.
Did it roll?
I have no idea.
I don't see it.
Click it again.
Wait, sorry. Oh.
All right, well, he's rolling an insight check, also a natural 20, and he failed.
Oh god, he's not walking.
No, he is not. Well, I don't give a damn which of you fucking did it. Just get out of my way.
I only did this because I'd like you to just continue on with what you were doing.
I don't give a fuck what you want. There are good people out there at the Slayers Guild
And they're
dying
all
right
dead.
now.
They're all dead already. We already went through that.
You don't know they're all dead. You told me there was a major battle happening. There might be survivors I can go help.
Well,
So-
there was
so-
one of them shadow dragons.
A what?
A huge one. It's fucking large.
A black dragon.
No,
No.
It's
Black
a
and
shadow
red.
dragon. What?
Black and red.
Oh, the place from the negative. All right. Well, who fucking cares? My job's not to sit here and act all, like I'm more important than other people. My job's to go out there and help them. So, scoot. He stands off the bed and goes over towards the door frame.
Also to the side on this one. This one here, so we can up.
Boy, I'm asking you nicely. Please move.
What?
We're not even supposed
I wish Fulcrum was here right now. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, and gets to act without Fulcrum being.
I mean, remember,
That's a smart
consequences
one.
for actions.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I know you don't care about who we are or what we have to say or anything like that. Okay, I know, I know, but we care about what happens because we're not supposed to change anything.
Well, you're not changing anything. I'm doing it. Move.
Us being here might have changed what happened to you.
That makes no fucking sense at all.
It doesn't because
Yes, everybody changes everybody's life when you interacted with them. But for all you know, you just killed another 150 people. So this is the last time I'm asking. He draws his weapon and looks directly at you, Kothar. Move!
Oh, is he? Okay, so he's doing it.
To
against
Kothar, to Kothar. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand up to Gabe because I don't know if Gabe's about to
Oh no,
act or
you're nowhere
something.
near Gabe. You're outside the door blocking him.
Yeah.
So you're away from your party. Everybody else is behind him.
Gabe would react if he draw the sword.
I'm
you
putting
know,
a hand up to Gabe.
Kothar can. Yeah, Kothar, you're fine. I'm not going to defend you.
Yeah, no, he's raising it to Kothar. Back
Can
to
I-
everyone else.
Can I just, before anything happens, I just need to know one thing, okay? Please, just one question. Did you hear all the fighting outside before we got here?
But I heard some odd noises, but I didn't particularly think it was fighting.
Okay, that answers it.
And where were you going prior to seeing us? Were you just going to stay here?
Yeah. Look
Okay.
around a bit. But I already found what I was looking for. Thank you. Move.
We time traveled here. We time
Okay.
traveled. We jumped through We through a portal and we time traveled here, and I know you're not going to believe me, but you have to.
That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You can't travel time, you experience it. And he's beginning to
We were
shove the
able to.
bed out of the way, Kothar.
Well, you're kind of traveling in time right now when you're traveling
In-
forward.
Yeah.
Ape says no.
And in hops onto the top of the bed. You're going to have to
Well,
fight
that's
your
not
way
going
through
to
me
do
on
much.
this.
Yeah, no, it still drags.
I know, but still, like, In is making a very much a big thing on it.
All right,
So-
everybody, initiative time.
Oh,
You're stopping a good person from going to a battle that they think they belong at. Initiative.
So, is this after we've had a long rest?
Short
Or is it-
rest, not a long.
All right, short rest. Yeah.
it doesn't query my advantage for.
I
Then roll again.
I did.
Alrighty. Oh, that's not bad for him.
I'm trying to say where I know I'm actually gonna fight this.
It's up to you if what you want to do, but he's no longer accepting you trying to talk. He needs to go. Oh, hey, we have everybody now.
I'm abstaining unless he attacks, like, say, someone that's not fighting him.
Sure. Alright, that's everybody in the right spot. Is that everybody on initiative? No?
I'm not rolling.
No, roll initiative in
Roll.
case you decide just to
Okay.
be there. Just roll.
Okay, just in case. Gotcha.
Yeah. Alrighty. He's going first. Now that you're beginning to argue with him, Midge is going to, after shoving the bed out of the way, pull his blade back up and immediately swing the handle at your face end.
Okie dokie.
All right. That is going to be a. What is his bonus to hit? Plus 22 to hit. Not a plus 22. He has a 22 to hit.
I was like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, didn't I tell you this guy's an ancient god? Come on. Like, just...
Jesus.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Nah, he's gonna one-hand it. With this number of people, he's smart enough to use his shield. Oh, wrong die. A D8, that one. So that is going to be... 11 points of slashing damage
Okie dokie.
and 5 points of force damage.
So 16.
As the blade connects with you, you feel this convulsion that shoves you backwards. And then he's immediately going to spin his
Ouch.
blade to attack you a second time. 19 to hit.
I'm gonna shield that. Wait,
Alright.
shield's +5 and it would match. Never mind.
Okay. So that is going to be... Ooh. That's a natural 8 on the D8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Plus 3. So 13 slashing and 3 force damage. He's then going to use his third attack at you.
I'm at 12 HP.
It hits. 10 slashing and 7 force.
Yep, I'm out, y'all.
All of this was non-lethal. He was just bashing the blade into you, or the handle guard at his blade into you.
Yep, I'm out, guys.
Now stay the fuck out of my way. Would anybody other than Nolth like to take an attack of opportunity as he's walking by?
Oh, Gabe is going to have edge an issue with him.
Sure.
He beat up on the inn.
Sure.
So,
I'm standing there, like nibbling at food still, and just what's going on?
It's a good tart. It's a good tart.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so take your attack of op. 14 misses by a lot. You barely even graze against his armor. As he just looks back at you. Boy, stay down. And just continues walking. Kothar, did you want to take an attack of op?
Don't I get 2 attacks?
No, you had an attack of op. Kothar, would you like to take an attack of op?
Oh.
Okay. Kothar, would you like to do anything? At this point, if you want to stop him, you have to physically stop him from going.
Okay, so I can't say something then.
I mean,
I don't know. Is a man who follows a god, but then I have to convince him that I actually have the power to speak as one.
Yeah.
So okay, sure, I'm gonna fucking try. I'm going to slam fists together as a bonus action, defend the weak. I'm gonna say I understand you want to defend the weak, and like slam my fists together to activate purity.
okay. Tell us what happens.
At first the old one, it was just like kind of like shining, like his scales kind of shined a bit. Now it's literally like the scales frill up and turn into almost like crystal themselves and like spikes. So he almost has like this weird like exoskeleton now. And I'm gonna shout out, as a champion of the Crystal One, given the power to speak, I'm ordering you to stop.
Roll me an intimidation.
Oh boy. Okay. 3, 11.
He doesn't even look back at you as he's walking. Yeah, some champion of the Crystal One you are, acting like a little bitch.
Oh god, I should use my fucking breath attack on him, but I'm not going to.
That's fair, that's fair. Gabe, now it's your turn. Gabe, you're muted.
Yay.
Sorry. Yeah, he's just going to heal in.
All right, so lay on hands. How many points?
25.
All right, and you heal 25. More than half your HP.
Yeah, more than half. Woo! Back
right.
in it, guys.
Nolth, are you doing anything?
Oh, Nolt is not interfering with this one. This is not his fight.
And he just slammed his fist into your head a few times, and now you wake up with a throbbing headache and see him just walking off. What would you like to do?
How far away is he?
Maybe 20 feet away. He's not very fast. Dwarves.
Poor little dwarf.
Yeah.
I proved last time that dwarves can be really fast. Well,
Yeah, really
He's not that type of
fast.
dwarf.
he's an actual dwarf.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't like any of this. I'm gonna telepathically tell Vire to go invisible and keep an eye on him and let us know if he gets himself into any bad danger.
Alrighty. Baron?
Just looking at this whole thing going down. Is this so fucking important? If he wants to go and die, just let him. I just shrug and stand there.
It's tart.
Yeah.
He gets over to the archway where all of you are. All of you stay the fuck here for a little while. And he'll just swing his longsword around and bash it into the archway 3 quick times. Crumbling it down, blocking the exit with him on the other side.
Did Vera have a chance to get out there?
You can magically poof Virei past them, so it's no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're poofing Vera over there. Invisibly.
Yep. Now, it's your guys' turn. And he has walked off.
So, Baron, the reason why it is really important is that in the future, someone who's like him, named Hedge, is a dwarf, follows Sunites, is really, really important to us. So, we don't know if it's him or if it's his ancestor, but we just messed up.
I didn't say anything.
Well, that sort of depends on your perspective, doesn't it? If you're from the future, then it's sort of already happened to you, and that's already come to pass in the future because of the previous.
Well, we're saying that
past, if you will.
Yeah, but maybe he never knew about it. But maybe he did. Like you're saying, we don't know, and we won't know until we go back.
Yeah, and it's already happened, in our future now, but before it hadn't, and this is a new thing. It changed what happened to us when we weren't supposed to interfere.
Oh God, my body's going invisible, like I'm not there.
Oh,
no.
Shit happens and then you have to adapt it. It's only natural. Should we get this rubble out of the way?
He's going to put his hand on Kotar's shoulder. Be back in 1 hour.
Where are you going?
He blinks. Mentions doors to the person. I can teleport without seeing. I don't need to see to teleport.
Yep, you just need to choose an area.
Because that's the best thing that could have happened is Noth going off on his own.
Yeah, you appear next to him or in front of him, and he just move.
I just want to give you a blessing before you go.
Yeah, and he just keeps walking.
Can I cast tongues on him?
If you would like.
Yeah. I'm going to give him at least any advantage I can for if he's out there.
The moment you do touch him, he spins around with the weapon and then stops when you didn't hurt him. And he still doesn't like you, so he knows nothing's wrong.
I'm just giving you the universal language translator, basically. You can speak any language for the next hour.
Yeah, all right. Just, y'all stay the fuck out of my way.
Yep. Stay safe, kill undead.
Yeah. And he just keeps walking.
And I'm going to take a short rest and teleport back. That's my only spells.
So you sit outside of the archway?
Yep. For 1 hour.
Yep. So, everyone else in here?
I guess we're going to be... This is the only exit out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That you all have seen. You could investigate if you would like.
Oh, what do you know? Fulcrum would love to investigate the...
How much rubble is blocking the pathway?
Enough to make it intraversable, but it's not actually a lot for people of your caliber and level.
Yeah,
it's something Kothar by himself can dig out over the course of half an hour.
I'll deal with the rubble. everybody else can do other things.
No, I'll help with the rubble. It's a good workout, you know.
You did just eat a bunch of tarts.
It will
that's-
help.
Yeah. Huh. It's funny. I've always thought of tarts as, you know, these kind of stuck-up women, but these ones were kind of good.
Do you,
All right. What?
you call them tarts? Interesting term usage. Could that be anyone though? Anyone just kind of stuck up. So like Gabe would be a tart.
No.
Sure.
We can
Yeah,
stop this line of thinking right now.
All right, so
Yeah, Gabe looks over Kothar with a dark look.
If anyone's stuck up here, it's me. And says as they're like cleaning the blood out of their hair.
That's true.
It's not a whole lot of blood. It was, non-lethal bludgeoning.
Yeah, but still, in bruises like a peach.
That's true. That's true.
right. Well, if you're not feeling too good after that, so you took a bit of a beating.
A little bit.
I have a couple of these healing worms if you want one.
Healing word?
Worms?
I'm all right. And N's gonna use healing. I'm just gonna use. If we're here for at least a short rest, I'm just gonna use my hit dice.
Yeah, it'll be a short rest at least.
All right. I'm
More
gonna
worms
cast,
for you, Baron.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself and start clearing out the rubble.
Dragging it all out very easily. Very
I'll just
easily.
take the small pieces from his hands as he puts them down to me.
To be fair, when he enlarges, he's only slightly bigger than you.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know if it was like
Hey, I'm still large size.
Yeah, but you're dwarven large, which is,
Well, yeah.
You're wide.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're like cressing 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
Kothar is
quadratic.
statically 7.5 feet tall. Like,
Yeah.
I think, right? You're 7.5?
don't.
Or like
Rocky?
7.
No, he's just 7.
Oh,
I think
okay.
He's like at 7 foot,
Never mind. Baron is a lot bigger than you.
and it's also because the spikes are
Yeah, that
up
helps.
there a bit. So
I figure Barondar is probably just around 5 feet exactly.
Damn, you're a big dwarf.
tall ass dwarf.
slightly
You're like a
different.
half dwarf.
Yeah.
That's a tall ass dwarf.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, he's still built like one.
fair enough.
I mean, okay, so N is not the shortest one in the party, but it's not by much.
So yeah, I'll help Barondar help clear that up.
Yep. And the two of you get it done within an hour. Yeah, Gabe?
Yeah, he helps too.
So
Alright,
we
yeah.
just see North just sitting on the other side.
Oh,
The moment I crack a hole open and see North, I'm just gonna yell at him to help.
okay.
All right, so you're not taking your short rest, though?
Yeah, fuck it. I need a short rest for spells for a warlock. I'll help out.
Okay, then.
You could have stopped. You could.
Yeah. Just
You could. I was just saying, like, I yelled at you.
fuck it.
I would be rude to not.
You look
Anyway.
very tired, North.
Hour goes by. And you feel a lot better. Just a little bit of a scar on your head.
Builds character.
I think this is your first scar, other than the one in the middle of your chest.
Yeah, from the dagger.
Yeah. From the almost dead.
There was that. There was. I'm trying to think if there's any other.
So many things.
I consider a scar will only happen to you if the amount of damage you take in one turn from a single source is at least half of your hit points. Then you'll get a scar.
There's several now. There's a lot compared because N was dainty and never went outside.
Yeah.
There's a lot more then. So
Well, we're not counting BDSM scars. Those are,
Ew. If people do half damage on BDSM score.
if you're doing it right.
Oh Jesus!
That
No thanks.
whoever Kothar went with that last time, though, he should have some scars.
Oh, he has plenty.
None where any can see.
No, you have that big scar across your face.
Oh no, I meant
I know.
the Arrhenius.
I know.
We know.
We know.
That didn't go as planned.
Mm-mm.
We're time traveling wizards. Barbarian, I'm the wizard. I'm sorry, that's just. Yeah, good time.
Should have jokingly casted fist on him.
But hey, at least you know he's not a paladin, he's a fighter.
Mm-hmm. True.
Learn
So,
that.
Vire, he doing okay?
He just stepped into the forest.
Cool.
Oh, maybe the forest won't let him get out.
And I don't think we can communicate any longer. I'll get back to you. There is a range distance, a maximum range you can communicate at.
It's a mile.
Yeah, you're about. They hit it.
Okay. Just stay safe, bud, and come back if you need help.
So we need to get through here eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone know how to make the room? Oh, we can just make the room spin. Is there that chain in here?
So I'm still a bit unclear on exactly what you're. I mean, I get the whole picture sort of, but the details are a bit elusive. So we're in this ruins that's supposed to be some kind of future temple or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right?
I guess.
8?
And what?
Not a good temple.
Right, well, temple anyway, but so what are you trying to achieve exactly by being here?
Quickly move out of here in a different direction.
Right, so we're trying to get somewhere else.
We're trying to get across the mountain to get to a town called Umbridge. The last time we came through here, a person who was living here used a contraption to move the whole space, like, under the mountain, so that we didn't have to, like, try to find our way through caves and all that. So...
Where was that located? Like within here now?
You see it?
No, it wasn't in this room. You guys walked for a little bit longer after this area before you stumbled upon it because you didn't want to follow the main hallway and you took a staircase. And none of you noticed the staircase on the way back. Fulcrum and Nolth and Ann are the only ones, are the only ones who are aware of it. So none of the three of you, or Gabe was there as well. Yeah, none of the four of you knew about it.
Want to leave?
So, what we didn't see it, right? Okay. Well, the way that we came in isn't here.
That was the way you left. The way you came in was further down the hallway.
Well,
Much
here's the other issue. We also found out the time of year we're here, right? It's prior to 665. We got that from him, at least. So, like, us going to Umbridge, does that even make sense?
You discern that you're not ahead of 665.
Wait, from that like joke I made?
Yeah. He said, "Nah, we're not moving that fast, buddy."
Right, so like we are prior, like we've hit prior to 665.
You hit prior to the goal date that you were looking for by plus or minus a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we should try to go to Umbridge just to make sure.
Just because the risk gives us more time to set up and plan over there.
Also, here's the thing. How we interacted with this person here, regardless of how we assume they might be, because we did make an assumption that this is going to be somebody connected to, even I made an assumption that this person is connected to, Hedge.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the name and the connections, and I assume that that's who they are, but I feel like we have to separate ourselves from any personal
It's
feelings. No, I know it's done now, but we need to at least learn from what we did.
Yeah, and I don't know.
We can't interact with someone like that again. We can't tell them about stuff going on. We can't just forego these things. We have to try and interact as neutral as possible with what we describe to people. Learning about cooking, sure, that's fine. Probably. I don't know. But reading, telling them about a war that's going on outside, a battle that's going on, or telling them about their future, or them reading their future. We're not interacting with people anymore like that.
We just can't interact with anyone.
The best bet would be as little conversation as possible with anyone.
Okay. Seems rational.
Yes, we need to be more rational than we usually are. Let's just be honest. We're the most chaotic group of people I've ever met, and that's fine. But in this situation, we need to not be the chaos crew. So.
That's where I guess where we are, where we are. We're gonna try the best not to be.
Yeah.
So how are we getting out of here? Are we going to look for the spinning thing with the chain and the crank?
I don't even know.
Are we gonna do it the hard way and go out, then climb over the mountains and just?
I remember the last time we went in the mountains, and I did not enjoy that one bit.
Oh no, it sucked. I hated it. So I'm hoping we don't do that.
I still have my climbing gear, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
I do. But I climbed down that mountain possessed, so I'm good with going under the mountain.
Well, you all seem to know about this thing, but I have no idea what this is.
Would N remember how to get to that thing?
To Tiffany?
Yeah.
Roll me a history.
I did not. Just to clarify, I meant the mechanism as the thing.
Yeah. That's where
Tiffany.
Tiffany was. Is at the mechanism.
All right, I'm using my game inspiration.
Sure.
And I will search.
What were you saying, Nolf?
That's how I was gonna search too.
Well, it's remembering it is what you're doing. Roll history.
Noel's great at that.
About right. Nolf, you are positive it was in a different area. Positive. Wasn't anywhere near here. And you do remember, up from this area, there's supposed to be a little chamber that had a staircase that was a spiral staircase going down. Incredibly slippery when you were there last, but then again, this place was previously overrun with undead when you were here last, so imagine things are different right now. But yeah, you remember where it is. The problem is, when you walk over there, you don't immediately see it.
Right, this is where it was.
You sure about that? It don't really look familiar.
It was a moving room. It could be anywhere in the mountains.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. It doesn't really look that familiar, like the area.
Have you considered the possibility that it might have been there in the future because you built it here in this timeline?
Did not consider that.
Intelligence saving throws, everybody.
What is it?
Intelligence save.
Oh, goody.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Hey, all right.
Gabe's close to me.
Gabe, you shut off your brain for a second. No.
Noel's nodding.
Listen, Baron,
Mm.
you're
Mhm.
very to think that, but I know what my limitations are, and I'm here to look pretty, and that's not part of what
It's
I'm
possible.
capable of doing.
Barondar, have you worked with rocks before? I don't want to assume because you're a dwarf you have, but
Well, I've worked with them. I mean, you can throw them at things.
okay,
Usually,
that's as far as I was assuming this might go.
I'm more used to, as I said, swamps
Mm-hmm.
and
So,
bogs and marshes and mires.
seeing as we have no sort of tools to build anything, I don't see us building it now.
I can attempt it.
Well, I do have some smithing tools, if that'll help.
Smithing tools, eh? Not like teleportation.
I don't
I have a
break-
tambourine. That's all I've got.
Or it's
I have a rock.
A tangerine?
Holy shit.
a tambourine.
Yeah, I was just joking.
Oh. I see. It's either that or we're gonna have to find our way through the underside of this entire mountain.
So it was supposed to be where?
Here.
We'll go to where N is pointing and just put my hands on the wall.
Okay. When you place your hand there, you hear guttural whispers, all of which are spoken in a very deep, lost tongue that you don't quite understand. Maybe. What languages do you know? Draconic and Common, right?
Celestial?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
What?
you don't understand it.
You just see a very weird look on Kothar's face.
Oh, what is it?
I'm hearing very strange noises. It sounds like things communicating, maybe? I don't know. It's like
hearing
Ritual
gibbering
cast
and-
comprehend language.
Okay, now you have to touch it.
and ritual casting. Good. In. You get possessed again.
It's already happened once.
What are the odds it would happen again?
No
Only a
takes
D100, N.
away from in.
Oh god.
Kai just sighs and rolls his eyes.
5 or lower. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Hey.
You're good.
You meant 95 or higher, right?
No, 5 or lower. Think.
Shit.
You recognize this voice as an undercommon type of dialect immediately.
Okay.
And it is asking you, what is it you seek, and are you willing to pay the price?
What is the price?
What you see?
You are not given a response.
Did we hear that they asked?
Or
Only
question?
if you touch the wall.
is it
All
mental?
right.
Is it a mental thing?
Yeah.
That like we don't ends not
Yeah,
speaking,
yeah,
like, we don't-
no, it's bink, touch.
Kothar's just gonna lean down and kind of say in their ear, "How's it going?"
N doesn't respond to you. They seem to be stuck in a trance.
Oh God.
Just like
Again, they're possessed again.
Kai walks up to
Gabe.
and
Gabe.
Gabe, let it be for a second. Just let it be. Just let it be.
we seek passage through the mountain to arrive at Umbridge. And whatever the price is, I'll pay it.
Blank check.
Roll me 2d12s.
I'm just gonna start searching for his handcuffs.
Okay. And a circle forms around you and your allies. And you break your attachment to the side of the wall. And you all feel this chilled wisp shoot up your spines. And within a single blink, you're all standing outside.
Oh, hey, what?
You're in a thick forest area with light snowfall surrounding the pine tree.
What the fuck was that? Ann, are you alright?
I'm good.
Rose up food from that jostling experience.
What just happened?
I have the weirdest go right now.
I got us passage.
As a note, everyone, N has streaks of gray hair.
I mean, Gabe runs his hand through her hair.
There.
How did you get us passage?
I made a deal.
What was the deal?
I said whatever price it was, I'd pay it.
Oh.
And
You're learning. Kothar's gonna slap them on the shoulder and walk by. I guess you're learning what it means to be a champion, huh?
Yep.
Giving anything up?
Mm-hmm.
What
It-
exactly did you make this deal with? Do you know?
Nope.
so you don't know who you made a deal with, and you don't know what the deal was for.
At least it was something more productive than I'll play tag with you.
Okay, we need to figure out where we are. Like,
Noel's gonna look around to see if you're.
So is in.
As an important notion, N, you have aged 15 years.
Yeah, I got that. But and it's like, hey, you know, kind of the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
grace
The silver- the
distinguishing.
silver fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't bad. You still act spry,
Yeah.
just like a recent divorcee.
Time to grow out the nails longer.
So yeah, go ahead and roll a
Yeah.
perception check. Gabe and N.
Oh god, I just got a twitch in my eyeball.
A twitch in your eyeball.
My eyeball.
N, 11.
Mhm.
You recognize this forest. This is the west side of Umbridge.
Sweet. So, guys, we're close to home.
Let me mark down that they have 15 years. Thank you.
Right. Well, it worked. So good on you. You look a bit older though, but it's a bit of
Yeah.
age never killed anyone.
Good point. Where you come from, age has never killed anyone. Other things have.
Oh. It's not like this is the last time around for me anymore, so.
Gabe's just in a permanent foul mood.
Are you here, Fulcrum? Okay. To quickly catch you up, when Charm Person ended on Midge, they demanded to leave and tried imposing their body in the way, while also telling him, "We're from the future, just trust us." He laughed his ass off, beat the shit out of N onto unconsciousness, and just walked out.
Yeah, one round.
It turns out
One
he's
round
not
it
a
down.
paladin, but a fighter.
And has 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
That's what
And
fighters do.
all to N's head.
Yeah. Hey, he didn't action surge.
He didn't need to.
No, yeah, good point.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Then they took a short rest because he collapsed the archway so none of them could bother him or follow him. He wasn't trying to kill anybody, obviously. He did non-lethal.
Yeah.
And after you cleaned all that up, you looked for the path to Tiffany, which was no longer there. Kothar touched the wall, heard some mysterious voices, and cast Comprehend Languages, touched the wall, understood the voices in Undercommon, and they pretty much said, "Do you pay the offering, and what is you seek?" And said, "We seek to go to this place, and I'll pay whatever," and is now 15 years older. Good thing
All right.
tieflings live into their mid-100s.
Does that mean
Well,
they are
and-
wiser?
No,
No.
No. their
and
body
it
has
al-
aged, nothing else.
And also, I'm a champion, so it's not my first. Gonna be my first rodeo. So,
You have many iterations.
what is my first rodeo of many?
Many iterations in the future.
Yep. But yeah, and you all teleported outside of Umbridge in the Western Forest. So 15
And
years
in-
off your life to do that. Not bad.
Not
Yeah.
bad at all.
You're an adventurer. Who knows if you're going to use those 15 years anyways?
The way things have been going.
Yeah. Like,
Can N feel like the weather now and like their
and their knees?
lower
No,
back
no.
or knees or anything yet?
But if they try doing any activity too long, their carpal tunnel will start acting up. Yeah. Just
And you're not gonna be able to play the tambourine for too long, or else your wrist carpal tunnel starts getting in.
yeah.
Every time you sit or rise from a chair, you always have that.
All right,
I
Dad.
need,
Sure thing,
I
Dad.
need more lumbar support.
Yeah. You have a hankering for prune juice. That's all I can say.
My great grandparents are always triple said things. Yeah.
Yep.
Lordy.
Oh, jeez, I hate those people. Oh, so much. Sorry, my one pet peeve is repeating myself.
And what time of day is it right now?
Oh, good point. Let me think. It was evening over at the Slayers Guild, which means right now it is nighttime here.
Nighttime.
And
Dusk has
I'll s-
already completely fallen.
I'll snap Viore back to me.
First off, roll me a percentile die to see if Viore survived. I'm gonna say anything above a 40.
Hey, at least that wasn't when I touched the wall, okay? At least that wasn't when I touched the wall.
Yeah, what are the odds you get possessed again?
God,
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll get another roll when we go.
Knowing her, not that bad.
no, it was bad. It was bad. It's really bad. Some could say it's the worst you could have got.
Yeah, Viore's dead. But you could always
Welcome to
resummon them.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I will ritually recast whenever we settle in.
Sure. I thought you were just gonna sit on the ground.
Not that old, guys.
I mean,
But you
15
will-
years.
Huh? I'm in my mid 40s for a being that lives into their 150. So,
With the way you drink and party, 120.
okay.
Let's be
that's
honest here.
Still
That's-
a
yeah,
third
it's just-
of my life. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
that
you're
bad.
30. How bad's 30, y'all?
Eh.
Haven't hit it yet. I'll let you know.
Do you want 30 from a healthy person's perspective or from someone
Here's
who's
the
not?
question: do we consider N healthy?
Okay, so maybe there's a little.
Mentally or physically?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, mentally, N might be the most stable one here, other than Baron.
Yeah.
Why is
I wouldn't-
Gabe less stable?
Gabe, you have severe anger management issues, abandonment issues, overprotective tendencies.
Don't trust anyone.
Yeah, no, you
Meanwhile,
have.
In had a happy childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she makes deals. They make deals with random unknown creatures for anything.
Yeah, but they're the
Okay.
type of person with a background where, like, if you ask them, has anything bad ever happened to you, they have to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely Gabe.
Yeah. You're like,
Also K-ish.
No, you're not. No. Based off of what you've done so far, there is something wrong. Fulcrum, we don't have to explain.
Just go with the flow. I'm just here
Kothar
for
is
the
a
ride.
barbarian. Literally, anger management are us. Baron's the only one of you that's, like, actually sane.
Well, we'll see.
Want some worms?
I feel left out.
Don't worry.
He listens
I'll
when
have
you say
issues.
run. Like,
I'll have issues soon.
Ugh.
Should we get some sleep? Yeah. It is
Yeah,
nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long? Does anyone know how long it takes to get to Umbridge from? I don't even know where we are. So
We're just west of Umbridge, so
Roll me a survival check in.
your family's from this area, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you should know this part of the woods pretty well.
Well, I know that Except that I know that we're in the woods west of Umbridge. How far? Not so sure.
10. You're between like a mile and 6.
So we should
a
be able to
good
get there
guess.
tomorrow.
That's a good guess.
Only up to a few hours of travel.
Yeah, so we're not that far.
We're just below a hill, so we can't see the lights from the city.
Wow,
Can
the stars
I-
are really dull. Yeah.
Can I do some sort of estimate on how long until sunrise?
Give me a survival check or nature, your call.
Survival.
14. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's only a day away.
Probably a good you probably have about 5 hours before sunrise, based off of these stars, and by your estimate of distance from where you came from to this location, based off of everything that they've theorized and told you, you're looking at 5 hours. You have to remember your star map is way different than theirs.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And so now that you mention that, I'm going to study, before making the hut, I'm going to study the stars, look at the stars and the star map, and see if I can gauge based on how the constellations are and where they're at, if I'm close in time to where we need to be.
Sure. Give me a investigation check, please.
All right. Let me do my guidance. I think I can figure this out based on my star charts and where we're at. I think I can get a good handle on about when.
I don't think they have any more.
Okay.
Yeah,
They do.
inspiration.
They
You're like,
do.
oh yeah, Bard.
They do.
and then so Ian was like playing with the gray, like, what palette do I need to change to now?
Yeah, you just whittling.
Starting to go.
Oh yeah, that's cute, Johnny. Just
The memory's starting to
you're not
go.
that old yet. You don't have dementia yet. Come on. Like,
No, but Ian was just like, okay, so I need to stay away from this color. Sorry. I'm having to readjust my entire viewpoint of myself currently. But yes, let me help you. You've got this.
Thank you, Ender.
Yeah.
oh jeez.
Now that took so long, and I'm getting old in real life. What did you say to check? What am I
D6
rolling?
investigation.
Way too long.
Yeah. Just keep.
Oh, and then-
Yup.
Six.
What'd you say?
All right, +8.
All right, here we go. Oh, well, I'm glad I got it.
15.
Oh, wait, Colonel Shift.
Do it. Yes. Yes.
There we go.
Hey.
26. You are 5 days early.
Well, it looks, if I have this right, we are a week, maybe about a work week out.
What is a
5
work
days
week?
And 5.
Okay, thank you.
What
Who's
is
never
work?
had to work in a day in their life? What's a work week?
Who camping?
Right, so are we going to this place then, or do you want to rest?
I think we stay out away from the people.
I agree.
So camping here.
I'll make us a little shelter then, and I'll start ritually casting Tiny Hut.
I'll go get the firewood.
I'm following intensely around Scrum.
I'm always
Oops.
wondering.
As he's, or Fulcrum was it?
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
As I'm sort of looking at what he's doing, and, oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one before. What's it do? This thing you're doing?
And it's gonna. give us some shelter so that we can sleep undisturbed. It'll keep the place nice and cozy. We can see out.
That's a miracle.
Yeah. Comes in handy. Comes in, you know, back in my college days. Yeah.
What's a college?
It's place where you go to study out of books.
Huh. But, some sort of, self-taught.
Ah, yes.
I just
Well, if you-
stumbled across this thing in a muddy pond one day and stubbed my foot on it.
Oh, the book that you have there. Is that what you're speaking of?
Right, yes.
Interesting.
Do we hear the whistle coming?
You don't.
Oh.
Do I hear it? Because I'm out there getting wood.
No, Baron and Fulcrum hear it.
Hello?
What? Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Kothar?
No.
Kothar, baby?
I'm not Kothar.
Already half asleep.
Gabe, sweetheart?
Wait, nope. No, my name's Harry. Who are you? And you hear climbing over a
Oh.
couple of hills.
Harry, and I'll,
Harry? Are you a wizard, Harry?
No, I tried that a while ago. It wasn't for me.
Alright.
I'll
Where'd you come from?
tap Kothar and
You all watch as a very spry, fairly young-looking halfling boy walks over. Little bit of a chin-strap beard speckling against his face. It's not fully grown in yet. An ornate rapier on his side that's a little too big for him. And a fiddle strapped to his back with a sling as he walks out. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hi. Are you guys here for the big fight too?
We just came from one.
Oh, no.
Flicks him in the ear.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Hey,
is everyone okay?
Is that some kind of cultural thing?
We're good. I like the fiddle you have there.
Oh, thank you. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Charlotte is my favorite. And he, swings it around and, takes it off and brings it over to you. You see, it is probably the most well-constructed looking instrument you've ever seen in your life. There's a gloss casing around it. The hairs of the strings are perfectly taut and pulled. And in this era, you didn't get that. It was always a little frayed towards the edges. But this looks pristine and well kept. There's a ivory sway across the body of it. Yeah, this is Charlotte. Here. Hands it to
You
you.
know I'm having a tough time not saying anything about a devil in Georgia, right?
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a subtle cast of message in Fulcrum's ear going, "That's fucking Harry!"
And he's just handing you the fiddle. Here.
I'll look at it and
Do you play?
oh, it's interesting. It's I like it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
Beautiful. Don't know how to play it, but I like it.
Oh, here. I'll take it back.
I've
Wow.
got an instrument as well.
Oh, cool. What do you play?
It's called a worm flute, and I pull out what looks like a shriveled husk of a large worm that's been hollowed out and added flute holes into it.
That
And I
looks badass.
Right? It's and I start playing really badly on it.
Oh, what? May I?
Sure.
All right, let me roll for him.
Does it sound like the Aztec death flute,
Probably.
So
where it just sounds like screaming?
he takes it, and it's a very low, almost oboe-like tone that comes out of it, but he plays this very smooth and slow melody. Clearly knows how to play a flute. Wow. You know, that's not really that bad. I would recommend that you put in a few ridges in the opening over here. He shows you. That way, it gives you more of an aloof sound when you go through with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
And definitely work on your fingering. It'll help you out a lot.
That was a gorgeous tune.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
What?
Giggity.
What's wrong? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something that offends you?
No.
No, this was out of character.
No. You said nothing.
Oh no, not for him.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, of course. Oh, are you stargazing?
We are. Are you heading somewhere for the evening, or would you like to join us? We were setting up camp, and
Oh, actually, I need to get back to my friends pretty soon. I was just picking up a bunch of wood for us. We're actually not that far away. Do you guys want to come on over?
Got the firewood.
Oh, hey, there's more of you. How you doing?
Hello.
This little halfling just waves at you.
I guess we could just combine. Would they be okay with us?
I'm sure I
Yeah.
could convince them to be okay with you.
Okay.
yeah.
And it's just like, I just aged 15 years. My wisdom is 11. I do not know what we need to do in this situation.
But you know what? They'll be fine. They're all hot-blooded anyways.
Nice to meet you. Nolt.
No, oh, Harry Smootbottom. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure, Harry.
Just freeze it. Robotically shakes hand.
Oh, are you guys okay?
Maybe.
We just, we've just had a lot of traveling.
Oh, that's fair.
And
You know
yeah,
what we
just a
could
little
use?
worn out.
Let's join
Yeah.
up. We could use a little music to pep us up before some sleep.
Sure.
You know
Sure,
that
yeah.
that teleport lag is really bad when you go from West Coast to East Coast.
West Coast. Oh, are you guys from Deep Yard?
We kind of travel around.
We've been through there.
Understood.
Yeah.
You like to stay below the radar, right? Cool.
I get. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
You
Never
said
thought
you-
about it like that.
Wait,
yeah.
you said music and pulls out the tambourine.
Ooh. Oh, now that is beautiful. Is that sheepskin?
It's goat skin.
Goat skin. Oh, that's so nice. And like he like goes over. May I?
Go right ahead.
Oh, I have
What's a
no
goat?
idea how to play this one. He is going to investigate it though.
I'm gonna
Oh.
describe a goat to Barondar.
Was a goat.
Imagine 4 of N's legs.
I'm gonna like kind of out-shape N's legs.
Oh wow, this is really fancy. What's the signature down here? I don't recognize it. He points at your family signature.
Oh, it's my family crest.
Oh, are you a noble?
No,
Oh, thank God. Whew.
no. It's
Sorry,
just,
I'm not really into like nobility. They're kind of boring, stuck up, you know.
right. Totally agree with you. It's just we're just really tight knit, is all.
Yeah. So shall we move over to your friends?
Oh yeah, sure. Come on. And he turns and just takes the lead.
Nolt's gonna turn to Kotar with a panicked look on his face.
Oh, you better pull yourself together right now.
So you guys are gonna go sit down with
We're both freaking out. but you need to pull
Harry's
yourself
crew.
together.
Yeah, and just like
Use that charisma you have, all right? I want you to fake it till you make it. Don't
I am not the face. Just remember that.
fake it till you make it. No,
In is the face. It ends like
no, if you're traveling from your tribe, that's all we need to go into, all right? If they ask your tribe, you can be very discreet
Alright.
about it.
okay. I can sing for hours.
Now go
We'll
carry the wood.
we'll distract.
Let me
I
know
should've
if you
brought
need to borrow this. Hold out the flute. My airworm.
Airworm.
Airworm?
Earworm.
Yeah, they. It's an airworm. They burrow into your skull if you're sleeping without any protection there. I usually have my helmet on.
Where do you come from? This sounds like hell.
Actually,
No.
no. Barone, we're gonna have. Forget about us trying to get you back. You're here with us now forever.
Right? Yeah, I don't really want to go back.
Okay, so then you're with us because
They don't have tarts there.
Oh hey guys, are you gonna?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you guys weren't behind me. He's like 120 feet ahead of you.
Okay, we got
Fulcrum's following.
We gotta go.
You get the sense he is very clearly oblivious to his surroundings. He stumbled upon all of you.
God, this is gonna be so bad.
Very
So,
entertaining. Who's gonna mess up first?
Okay. So
all right, everyone, place your bets. Who's gonna fuck up first?
Nolf. I love you, Nolf, but
Little faith. Nolf has much faith.
I think Nolf could do it.
All right, we're doing a giveaway in chat for my sanity. Everybody who types !giveaway will be in the running for my sanity that is left in this fucking game. All right, go ahead.
Gonna be surprisingly Gabe.
I'm
I'm leaning toward Gabe. Love you, Gabe.
I think it's gonna be a wild card factor with Gabe.
I don't really know the group well enough to guess.
Got 1 vote Nolf, 2 votes Gabe. Go there, you got any bets?
I abstain.
I can tell you right now, there is no bad bet.
There's no
I
There's
mean,
no bad bet.
All right.
maybe
you
not
can say
fulcrum.
in if you want to, Kothar. You
Yeah.
can say in. You're not gonna...
No.
So,
Why would I ever do that? Just looking over
as
and
you're
as they
all-
keep walking this way.
As you're all catching up, you do hear him begin introducing. Oh, hey Lucy. These are some new friends I just made out in the forest. You all watch as a considerably younger looking Luciphon walks out, greatsword already drawn. The same one that you saw in the basement in the same set of armor you saw in the basement. Good evening.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Lucy, was it?
Luciphon.
Oh, I'm sorry, Luciphon. Nice to meet you.
And who exactly are all of you?
I'm Fulcrum, and we're just travelers. Ran into you.
They're
Mr.
here for the
Harry
battle.
there.
You're here for the battle.
That is why we came here.
Yeah, I'm Kothar.
He
Nice to
eyes you
meet
up
you.
and down, and he doesn't look at you dismissively like everybody else.
I'm Berundar.
Nolf.
Do you have any tarts?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have-
I said they can join us. We're going to play some songs and everything, get more outgoing. They seem really nervous. I don't think they have much combat experience.
Very little, actually. For
Well,
this.
That's uncalled for.
Oh, I didn't mean that offensively. I mean, we've been doing this for 3 years.
For years of combat, that is a long time.
Well, off and
You'll
on,
have
you
to
know.
tell us stories about that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm actually working on that. He pulls out a large tome that on the front of it you see is clearly stitched in the Tales of the Misfit Advisor. I've been documenting everything. I plan on publishing it once I'm all done and retired.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how many volumes I can honestly get out of it. I mean, I need to work on the more defining moments before I met everybody. But I honestly think this might turn into a bestseller. And who knows? Maybe it'll inspire some little kid to, follow in my footsteps.
Who knows?
Yeah.
And an old adult.
And,
You can always start adventuring at any age.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not ageist at all.
and as one bard to another, I would guess, considering
How'd you know I was a
Uh,
bard?
you're writing a book and you play instruments.
Luciphon face palms when he asked that question.
I definitely say go for it. Stories are what makes.
Oh, this is going to be great. I need to mark down all of my friends.
The L at the end.
Oh, forgive me. Where are my manners? I didn't introduce myself. My name is Endure.
No. Honorific name. To take the blunt of the force and attack.
Oh, so all right. Well, I thought maybe it was like the opposite of outdoor.
Lucifon looks down at you. And because you're the only person here who has never been introduced to him, just above 7 foot tall tiefling, stunted horns on the top of his head that are shaved down, kind of like Hellboy. Very broad shoulders, pale skin, incredibly pale skin, with these dark black eyes with the centers of a little tiny white that look piercingly at anybody. Just looks down at you. Are you being a jester towards my heritage? Oh, no. I actually think he might be one of those Outlander people who don't really understand how, like, people who've been in society for too long have been around like that. Or at least that's what I get from him.
Being literal. He takes things literally.
Yeah. He takes everything at face value.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Well, all of you. He gestures the blade onto his shoulder. Please join our encampment.
Well, thank you.
And he walks behind all of you.
Boy.
Notably, he doesn't have a sheath for his blade. He just holds it. As you walk around the corner, you do see that there is a tiny fire positioned out here. A couple of logs, trees that look freshly cut down, that have a shaggy-haired looking little human monk boy sitting on it, and a tall, very posh and postured looking blonde-haired woman sitting at the other one. She's currently reading a book as she looks up. Lucifon, did you bring us more fodder that we have to tend to, or are these ones actually useful? Harry brought them, not...
Hello. Nice to meet you all.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Listen, just be sure that you're willing to die for this cause that we are going to attend to, and you should do great. Best of wishes and good luck. And she just keeps reading.
Thank you.
I'll do my best.
I'm Jackie.
Hello.
He
I'm
waves.
Nolt.
You say I'm not really signing up for any dying.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Maybe.
Yes, rarely do people actually sign up for dying. Usually the people who think like that are, well, not exactly strong enough to do the job themselves.
Well, unless you're talking about, like, coloring. Like,
What?
changing
coloring.
the color
Yeah.
of dyeing. I could sign up for that if you want.
She just looks over at Harry, who's smiling a mile wide. Birds of a feather.
Yep. Yep.
They do say like attracts like.
You're Jackie, you said your name was?
Yeah, I wasn't sure anybody
It's very...
heard me. Sorry. Yeah.
Were you being quiet, or did you mute?
Yeah, I
yourself?
can't hear you.
No,
I didn't know that
he's
was, like,
he's
if you were
speaking
literally
incredibly
quiet,
quietly.
Yeah, I thought
yeah,
that was
yeah,
playing
yeah.
Jackie, and I was like,
I wasn't sure anybody actually heard me. Yeah.
it's kind of, it might just be the hair, because it might muffle some of the sound.
And he just looks down at the ground.
Oh god, that made it worse. Do I just see like black lines going down? him
It's
when
a
there's
little
no color?
curly that covers right above his mouth.
It'd be-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not curved over. It's just shaggy, unkept, unmanned. It's not very well tended to. Oh, don't worry. He's a little bashful and shy, but I promise you, this guy is amazing. You should see Jackie when he's in action. Like he's like a superhuman. He runs up walls. He could do backflips out of trees. I saw him fall from. It must have been 300 feet, and he barely even twisted his ankle.
Sounds like
It was 30 feet.
Like a martial artist.
Oh, come on. I told you, you have to, sell yourself a little more. It comes with the territory. If you make other people believe in you, you'll start believing in yourself as well. We're working on this, okay?
Oh, fuck. I dropped my glasses.
thing.
So, are you telling him to sell himself? So slavery that's okay here?
No. He just has a little bit of a self-esteem issue. Don't worry about it. We're working on it.
alright,
Yeah. He's a little nervous, you know.
You know, I bet you that what Harry's saying is true. You all seem to be confident, at least, in what you all seem fairly confident, except for Jockey, of course. But I'm sure he would be around for a reason that he's good at what he does.
He's adequate fodder.
Mm-hmm.
And Jockey just nods.
No, his 8 chuckles out of that one.
Well, I can tell you one thing. He is very resourceful when it comes to scavenging for things we need to survive in this god-awful territory. Where are we again? We're back at your home? Yeah, Umbridge. Why would people live here?
Woods are a great place to live in.
Well, there's actually a city. We're not very far from it. Yes, the city overran by all of these baddies and terrible people. Yeah. Or else we would be staying at an inn right now. But, you know, it's fine. I actually like camping out here. It's nicer. You know, cozier.
Oh, yeah. To see the stars and everything.
But anyways, we're going to put on a quick little performance, you know, boost up morale a little bit. Everybody, sit down, sit down. He gestures to the logs, and before you guys can start moving, like, grabs hands and starts dragging you to sit next to people. He's going to put N and Nolf on either side of Jockey, Kothar and Gabriel next to Lucifon, and Fulcrum and Baron next to Luna.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
Earworm flute.
No, should we just both put one hand each onto Lucifon's knee? No.
My mind's telling me no. Exactly.
Oh God, I'm crying, y'all. This is so bad. So bad.
So, while you're having a jovial little performance from him, he's going to pull out his fiddle and do his.
And you should play along as well. And Barondar, you know, with your earworm.
Sure,
Yeah, feel free to
yes.
join me up here.
Does anyone have a cowbell? I could use more cowbell.
Not sure
In
what a cow is, but
will join and
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
performance or
I'll
your
go up
instrument.
as well.
Yeah, you rolled yours.
No,
Yeah, that was for earlier.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. Nolf, you're joining as well?
yeah, I'm playing 2 sticks.
Not
Great.
bad.
Okay.
and I will also like I'll play and kind of like do a little dancing and stuff too.
Hey, not bad.
I was worried.
Yeah.
I
You,
was too.
You actually beat him on his roll. Wow, good shit. So as you're
Shit.
playing your tambourine, dancing around, he pulls out his fiddle and starts, you know, going to town, playing a very quick, fast-paced tune that flows evenly. You barely even notice that he's changing chords as he's playing them. The transition is so smooth. It just sounds like a fast-paced symphony that always just invigorates some type of motivation from y'all. And as he is doing this, inspiring leader to each of you, you are going to gain 15 temporary HP until you
Oh my-
finish a long rest.
Oh my God, that's a third of my health.
I mean, it's gonna be gone once we go to sleep, guys. I just want you to.
Yeah. But he's putting on a good show with all of y'all.
I
And
just gained a third of my health.
That is scary.
yeah. As he's playing this very lovely tune for all of you, Lucifon, who's just seated next to you, Kothar, just looks at you.
I'm just staring forward with like both hands on my knees, just sitting, just staring, watching them.
Darling, does he seem nervous to you? I told you never to call me that. Do it again and I shall rip out your tongue. But yes. Why do you seem nervous?
You have just a very commanding presence about you.
Of course. Have you never been around authority before?
Yes, I have. Just don't always do well with that, but it's fine. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Which community do you hail from?
It's hard to distinguish what community I'm with. Do you mean like city or group?
The folk you come from. Are you near lawn? You strike me as near lawn.
Can I do a dead?
You can roll me a nature, or not nature, a history check. He is referring to dragon-born communities. Yeah, which you honestly don't know about.
Nope.
So roll me a history. Let's see if you picked up anything.
5.
No idea. Yeah, no, you have no idea.
I don't know of that group.
Really? Do you not take pride in your heritage?
Not particularly.
Why? The dragon folk are strong, independent, powerful.
Sounds like I should take interest in them.
Should. It's disgraceful not to care about where you come from.
Well, I didn't grow up with any of those, so.
Oh, orphan boy. Is that why you're wearing
Nothing.
this? He just blinks at
points
you.
at my garb.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, N actually picked this out for me. I thought it was nice. I guess it's not nice.
You shortened
sure
the
they
name to N.
Hmm?
Is that customary? Shorten names.
For us, it is kind of like how you used darling.
Oh, looks between the two of you. I didn't realize you were a couple.
No.
Really? Lucifon, if you refer to us as a couple one more time, I will rip my tongue out. He gives a little smirk.
Sounds like you have a nice little thing going between you two.
We call it a repertoire.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it'll be very fruitful.
Thank you. But anyways, I like your scars. You're not a coward.
No. Not in my blood, I guess.
Well, then tell me about them. He gestures to the scars on your chest, your face, your everything.
Ooh. Well, this one was when I was little.
I fell off my back going over the crypt.
I tried to learn writing and I broke the pencil into my hand. I gripped it too strong.
Oh, Jesus.
This one, a dog bit me. I was 4. I punched it in the head.
You assaulted a dog.
It locked on. I didn't know how to get it off of me.
You caress it. It is a lesser being.
Well, it was a dog from hell. It was like a hellhound thing.
Oh. Yeah, them bitches suck.
Yeah. The face one was a lightning bolt. That was fun.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Were they aiming for that, or did you try to bite it?
Oh no, that was. I think that was clearly directed at me.
Oh. You must have pissed off somebody pretty powerful for that. And he seems very invested in your story right now.
Yeah, no, I will go into very vague, just like, yep, this one, you know.
Give me a performance check, Kothar.
Oh, God. Performance, eh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, could be better than 5. 12.
Okay. He's more interested in hearing about the aspects of it than you're giving details for, but he is going to listen to a clear fellow warrior express their combat. During this time, Fulcrum, Baron, both of you are seated on either side of Luna, who is currently reading through a book. Both of you roll me a perception check. The book is titled The Theory of Lasting Tech. The construction and manipulation of magic into solidification of items in order to corrupt them or empower them for longer periods of time and self-sustaining repetition of action. That is the title of the book.
Not write that down. I tried.
Yeah, that's fair. Clip it. It's just she notices both of you take note of it and goes, "Are you unlike everybody else here and actually have an inkling of thought in your head?"
I'd like to think so. I like to study and learn and read.
What is it that you learn about then? What was your name? Failure?
Sure.
Very good.
Yeah, no, it's Fulcrum, but that doesn't matter. I study everything from the stars to theories
astrology?
on, and movement of the stars, theory on
Astronomy.
how things come into being, how
Creationism.
yes, creationism, the flow of I'm a study of history. I like history, the flow of time.
She closes the book and puts it on her lap. Really? I have not met somebody who is, that swayed towards the research of the stars above in quite some time, actually. My younger years teacher had a little bit of passing knowledge towards it, but it was nothing to really satiate the need for more information. You understand? Fulcrum,
Yes.
was it?
Yes, Fulcrum.
And what about you? She looks over at you, Baron.
Oh, what?
Do you have a processed thought in your head?
Yeah, I suppose.
And what is it that you search, or the knowledge that you dive into?
Well, I suppose I like, figuring out how things work, what we're all, made up of, what makes a rock, and what makes a metal. And
She turns
why-
away from you while you're talking. Sorry, she's
That
a
is
bitch.
the best thing that can happen to you.
Yeah, that is, yeah. Unfortunately, she's now interested in Fulcrum's information. However, you have passed her first test, which is she will remember your name. As far as the reading of the stars, do you map it out yourself, or are you using some forgotten philosophers' theories towards this matter?
I've read different theories and stuff, and I've tried to map out, not successfully, I don't think, based on the theories and people that I've read. I'm currently searching for more information on it.
Really?
It is, as like very hard to come by, but it intrigues me.
It is indeed very difficult to discern and find. Out in the Faith Forest, there's actually a very uncommonly known about telescope that was constructed. Its exact age is difficult to discern, and it is protected very closely by a group of individuals who don't wish for the public eye to have access to it. Though, if you do think that your research could be furthered inside of that location, I can highly suggest that you go down there and perhaps give them an offering that would give you sanctuary into their organization.
Thank you so much. That is amazing, and I'm sure I will be able to someday return the favor to you.
As she's talking that, she looks over at you, Baron, turning a stick into silver. Oh, so you are not an idiot, you're just poor at talking.
He's poor at talking. Yeah.
Right, well, I mostly talk to myself, so...
Oneself is the best company they can ever hope for.
Right.
Just don't get yourself asking yourself questions, not understanding them. Then you'll have a problem.
Right, well, yes. I usually ask him to this one. I point to my familiar. If I have any need of talking out loud. But now I've got these other ones here, so
Yes. Well, at least you have one companion worth opening your mind out to. Gestures to Fulcrum. The others seem like they would be very comfortable passing wind and giggling at it.
You are very perceptive.
In that moment, no.
Good one, Nolf.
And it's too dainty.
Yeah. Oh, that's bullshit. Dainty people rip the hardest.
And has some of the worst.
When they're sleeping.
Sure.
It's because they try to hold it in all day.
So, Gabe, you're
It's the
just
cheese.
you're awkwardly seated next to Jackie, who is awkwardly just staring at the fire.
Gabe is remembering we're not supposed to interact with people if possible and just staying quiet.
Good. And you have the perfect seat for doing that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie does not want to engage in conversation. Or, actually, roll me an insight check, Gabe.
Insights.
He actually does want to talk and make friends.
He does. He just doesn't, for some reason, want to initiate conversation. But he definitely seems like he is interested in all of you. Wow. That was so much fun. Harry, Nolth, and you all stop. That was a good time. You guys are pretty
Yeah.
decent at that, I have to
Oh.
say.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
know-
I was about to say the same for you.
Oh, thanks. You know, I really need to learn how to dance a little better, but my hips are a little static when I move.
Oh,
you
my
know?
grandmother's taught me.
Oh,
We can
yeah,
tell.
you. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go sit over here.
Oh,
So
nonsense. Keep hanging out. And he pulls you over to his seat, both of you.
So the rapier that you use, right?
What?
The rapier?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have one.
Do you use it at all?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm a pacifist.
Well, I was going to say that,
Well, it's just for social reasons. Curiosity.
Well, no, this is actually a gift from my
family?
mom. My mother.
Hmm.
Yeah. She
Well, I
wanted
was
to
going-
give it to me. And it's actually very I think it's an old family heirloom. I don't know. It feels wrong trying to take it out and pointing it at people. It just there's
No
usually
problem.
different ways of handling the situation.
That's where the ability to have a conversation comes in.
Exactly. What were you saying, Gabe?
Didn't say anything. Someone else made a sound.
Oh, I thought it was you. My bad.
It's North.
Oh, Nolth, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying there's many paths on the line of fate you can take.
Exactly. See? Just having a nice little conversation. Usually, all that you need to do is take two parties, sit them down, and talk. You know? And that's what I'm hoping to do when we get there to Umbridge. You know? I wanna find out who exactly this person is who's, making all this fuss and problems and taking over the town, and, sit them down and have a conversation with them.
Our part is really good at that, talking rather than fighting. We do a lot more talking.
Good. You guys will be fine. I hope you are prepared to defend yourselves, though. They have a lot of agents, and many of them are, they're not from around here.
Oh, well, we will definitely be careful.
Yeah, please do. I don't want any people to get hurt if they don't have to.
If my
Right.
protect me.
Yeah, there you go. He pats you on the leg. Oh, wait. You have you're religious? Oh, what religion are you?
I worship Siobhan.
The Queen of the Ravens.
Yes, and
Oh, she is such an amazing. Oh, I mean, I've only heard stories about her. We actually stumbled across one of her temples over by the Tanglewoods. It was a lovely, very lovely location. A lot of indigenous people lived out there as well, keeping safeguard of it and protecting it. And well, of course, they got in a fight with He gestures to the rest of his party. But I managed to communicate with them in a way that they would actually allow us to all like go in there, look at it. I mean, like it definitely is sad that death is an aspect of our lives, but I mean, I respect the fact that there's somebody who watches and facilitates over top of it. You know,
it's kind of celebrated kind of thing. You gotta enjoy it. Instead of being sad about something, be happy about it. Enjoy. Yeah.
I mean, I still think it's sad if people die. I mean,
There's a message in Kothar's head. Is this what I sound like?
Oh, you been to the force?
Which one?
There's a glare across the fire. Just
which
That's right.
forest? I've been to the Tanglewoods.
The one above Tanglewood, the Faith.
Oh, only in passing. I didn't spend much time there.
If you ever go back there, that's where my family's from. That's where I met you.
Really? Oh, that's so cool. I'll
Yeah.
definitely check into them. If they ever need help, you tell them Harrington Smootbottom. If they need anything, just come hollering. I'm a
If you ever
national hero for hire.
No. Ooh.
Yeah, and he
Yep.
says that like standing up on the log, giving himself like a status pose of puffing his chest out. I mean, for such a small figure, he has such a large presence to him.
there's thaumaturgy in the background of like pew, 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 pew.
Everything he does. Just
He's a super extrovert.
yeah.
Hey.
But yeah,
So-
if they ever need help, and same to all of you, if you all ever find that you need help, you just, get in contact with me. I'll be more than happy to come through. Of course, I have to finish the Umbridge thing first.
What's the best way to get in contact with you?
Usually a letter. Or, if you're like, points over at Luna, you can send messages to people's heads across everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, not across everywhere.
Yeah,
Damn it.
sending. Yeah, she's
I
really
don't know
good
if
at
you're
it.
Sending it.
I don't.
Yeah, she's really, really good at it, in all honesty. And yeah, there's a few other people around. I'm sure you could always commission them to do it. If you're really in dire straits, just get in contact. I'm always around somewhere. I'm like the wind, just getting carried away. Oh, I should write that down.
Sounds like a good
But yeah.
But
How did you guys hear about what's happening here?
word of mouth. And we've been walking, traveling, heard it. And we like, we have none better, so we came here.
Really?
Yeah, we kind of came from the north, felt the situation wasn't that good there, so we're like, maybe we come out here.
Wow. Things aren't very good in the north right now?
Not really. Lots of undead,
Where?
cursed abominations. Oh, if you go up, let's see, kind of
There's a subtle cast of message in Noel's head. Shut it.
Luna chimes in. It's, Harry, we told you about it. It's happening over at the Slayers Guild. It's been going on for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that place.
Man.
I am running out of sorcery points.
Yeah. I hope they're all okay. I really wanted to go up there, but my sister, she asked for a favor for me to come here. So
Family's important, and the way I figure there's.
she's the only
Seems these
family I
days there's
have.
trouble.
So
Oh. Yeah. It does seem like there's trouble most places these days, so.
yeah. I just wish there was more of me.
That's what
He
we
looks
all-
up at the sky. Still not working.
You gotta say it's something negative, then positive first.
Oh, no. I actually found this book a while ago. It was in Luna's old office where if you really want something to happen and you want it bad enough, you can will it into existence. Unfortunately, I haven't. Apparently, I don't want it that badly.
What's the one on that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. And so right now you were just trying to make yourself more than like a
Oh, yeah.
double
Could you
copy
imagine if there
yourself?
was more of me in this world?
Hmm.
I mean, I could be helping out the Slayers Guild. I could be, helping out Umbridge. I could be everywhere. I could be helping everybody.
Yeah. You'd probably need to be a little secretive about it, though. Might weird people out.
Well, I mean,
Well, and from you is, I think you is best as one of a kind, Harry.
Well, there's
No.
another part too that don't you want to hope that other people in the world can do something?
Oh, of course, but like,
Yeah.
you need to give them the power to do that. I mean, that's the point of my book, you know? Inspire generations.
So maybe it's always you could do something that you aren't always front and stage, but maybe helping there, supporting them.
I suppose, but right now people are suffering.
And
True.
many places supporting them. Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. One of these days,
No.
at least. One of these days. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll make a good story in your book regardless of what happens.
Absolutely. You know, I
Well,
like these people. They're good
so-
folk, right, Lucy?
Do all of you have these aspirations? Kothar looks at Luciphon and Luna particularly.
Jockey actually moves his head up a little bit and gives a nod.
None? Well, that's good. That's good.
Luciphon just looks over at you. No,
At least he's honest.
I don't have that boyish wonder anymore. What I want is this world to finally wisen the fuck up, get off its high horse, and do something about the lives they're fucking suffering. All of them acting and playing a victim all the time. It's tedious. That's his way of saying he likes to help people.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Are the outcomes the same?
I like your outlook, Harry. I like your outlook.
Well, I think we're all kind of victims of the grinding gears of destiny and existence. Well, not destiny, you know.
Well, fate.
Fulcrum and Baron, roll me perception checks.
We haven't had a break yet, right?
No, not yet.
That was
We're
just-
about to. We're going there. Oh, Baron rolled a 21. Roll your perception check, Fulcrum.
Okay, that helps me.
Oh, I think he meant like sleeping for his roll.
No, I meant like break.
Oh.
I was trying to decide if I was going to use my session advantage or not.
Yeah, no, not yet. We're about to.
Okay.
21. Baron, you hear under Luna's breath. Well, for the time being, you are. Me, who knows? It's very quieted under her breath, though.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, I mean, there's no one who escapes it, you know.
Yet. With that
No,
type
I
of
mean-
philosophy, you're only destined to fail.
No, I mean, it's just natural. It's called
Is
entropy.
it? Is it now?
Yes.
Really, because I marked it down on my books that over 1500 years ago, time began. And before that, there was existence without it, which means there was no such thing as fate or destiny or anything such as that. And I was able to discern that certain individuals were able to be outside of that entire rotation during this era as well.
Right? Well, sure. But how can you know that there weren't other types of existences before that again?
You
It all
show
just
me any evidence that that exists, and I will play with the idea of it. However, I believe in information processing and understanding, not theory.
Well, it's just a logical conclusion. You know. If you
Evidence.
have one type of existence, then there's got to be other types as well.
It requires evidence.
I like the way you think.
But anyways, with this decent conversation, you all have, for all intents and purposes, a decent evening of camaraderie before Fulcrum puts up his hut, Harry puts up his hut, and everybody scoots inside to their respective circles and go to sleep. And this is where we are going to go on break. We'll be right back.